Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Match Day. This is as I'm sure everybody in this room knows, we do Match Day up here. So thank you for coming and supporting our graduates and our matchers. I'm Lisa Dodson. I'm the campus dean and have the privilege of working with all of your special loved ones here over their 3 or 4 years with us. This is our 6th match day, so we are starting to actually come into our own here. We have one graduate here. I don't know where she went. Where's Jess? So you can find out from her what it's really like. Oh, and well, technically Cody's a graduate too, so yes. So we're really happy to have you all here. As everyone knows, this is a really, really unbelievably important day in the lives of our students. They worked incredibly hard to get here. I assure you, we lose their attention about 20 minutes from now because their head moves to where they're going next, which is completely appropriate. And we are very excited to find out where that is in just a moment. So thank you all for being here. It is a special day, and we are ready to go, I think. Yes? All right. Without further ado, I am going to pick the first matcher. Oh, Chris. We did not rehearse.
We'll keep you in suspense just a little bit longer. Hello and welcome to the 6th annual MCW-Central Wisconsin match, live from the heart of Wausau, Wisconsin. For those of you not familiar with Wausau, this is native for where the hell are we? Wait, no, that doesn't sound right. Let me retranslate. It means match made in heaven. Today I'm your host, Chris Knight, and like all award shows these days, I'm here because everyone else was offered the gig and I was the last person to say no. I was going to take a Ricky Gervais approach to this whole thing, which with my physique really beats this year's John Cena Oscar bit. But the editors had rounded out the rough edges with numerous revisions. Regardless of how edgy this intro is, I think we can all rest easy knowing someone else will have this job next match. If things get a little too uncomfortable, no worries. I serve on the Freedom of Expressions Committee for MCW, and as of now, we're on a let the snowflakes melt approach, so it's unlikely I get fired. I would say I might get banished. I am, after all, the one who has the office with no entrance to the faculty and staff area, so I don't know that anything really changes. Well, let's start with the elephant in the room, shall we? I have to confess, on our small campus, we really think we know our students really well, and honestly, for some of you, we probably know you way too well. And yet, there's still a great deal of confusion about which specialty some of you are going to match into today. Now, I could name names, but there may be residency directors who could watch this on YouTube or might be watching live right now. So we'll hold off on that, but let us explore the phenomena of this last minute and sometimes very surprising specialty pivot. Now, if I ask some of you what we could do to remedy this confusion, I might get something along the lines of sending a contract in blood to commit to family medicine for admissions to MCW-CW. Of course, our mission to provide access to quality health care necessitates more than just family medicine exclusively. Could we all commit to a giant game of specialty twister or perhaps a game of darts to ease the anxiety of specialty selection? Just trying to spitball some ideas amongst friends. But beyond the stress of specialty selection, it is a very stressful time to enter medicine right now. These future doctors were educated during a pandemic, where healthcare workers went from universal heroes to agents of a pandemic for more than just a few. Where's the camera right now? Yeah, Uncle John, I'm talking to you. Now, they get to convince a skeptical public to listen to them when a simple Google search sometimes carries more weight for many of the public. Now, it's not an easy time to enter medicine. These students agonized over grueling board exams, where pass rates continually inch higher and higher, and where the amount of material continues to grow incrementally every year. They ponder how to sell themselves to residency applications, which have changed every single year in the last several years, and they anxiously try to decipher how to signal programs. This is a new phenomena in which they have to kind of indicate which programs or which regions they may want to live in, oftentimes before they know where they might want to apply. And perhaps most challenging of all, they had to remember not to stand up during residency interviews. For those of you who are aware of this phenomena, our students in their virtual interviews oftentimes have perfectly coiffed hair, perfect makeup, starched shirts and ties, and waist down, sweatpants and dirty sneakers. Speaking of stinky things, I did find some forgotten lunches in the refrigerator in the student lounge, so anyone who's looking for their Tupperware, come and find me later. But before we get to the heart of the matter, I wish to speak to matters of the heart. I did offer this stage, as I do every year, for matching student to potentially get a marriage proposal. But, Katie, where are you? Katie and Drake, oh yeah, there you are. Drake would rather do something more personal, Katie. That or he's not sure, so, well. Oh, and speaking of big life changes, how is this combo of parenthood and medical school working for you, Sarah and Emily? Yeah? Baby's speaking for you. A round of applause to the medical student parents and their spouses. That's an extra heavy lift. Which brings us to today's big issue. Matchers, you all remember to keep your seats through at least one interview, which has undoubtedly contributed to your successful match. And you all look beautiful today. We're here to celebrate you, your accomplishments, and the next big step in your medical careers. And while we can make light of the challenges of medical school, you have all done an amazing job, and you make us so proud. So without further ado, let's dive into what we all came here for, to see the matches of our graduating class. This first Oscar goes to the physician least likely to get a referral from peers. No, that is not right. Dr. Dodson, would you please kick this off by grabbing a trophy and announcing the first presenters? Perfect.
If I could please ask Leslie Fisher-Price and Heather Roth to come forward.
We'd like to honor an exceptional individual whose dedication and commitment to learning and teaching is inspirational. He's so great, he saves lives in his free time. I don't think he's afraid of anything, except maybe a shamrock shake or two. It was evident right out the gate that this student possesses an impressive combination of intellect, empathy, determination, and impeccable attention to detail.
Right. Speaking of attention to detail, it really is a crucial skill in the film and healthcare industry. Whether you are a director, a producer, or a future physician. It can make the difference between something mediocre or a masterpiece, or, an asleep or not asleep patient. It can also help you get noticed by all the big names, like Warner Brothers, MGM, MCW-CW,
Leslie,
Heather. Okay, talking about big names, we'd like to welcome Tommy Voss to the stage. I think Tommy has a big name to share with us after he drinks the Shamrock Shake. Just
Congratulations.
congratulations. All right, what do you want? Do you want me to do? Which shape? What do you want? What do you want? Okay. Okay. Yeah. We're so proud of you. Okay, you want this? Okay, all right, good, great. Okay, all right, we're out of here.
People start clapping.
We're hoping those are happy cheers.
So I matched into anesthesiology at Duke University. You dream about match day since your first day of medical school. To be up here today, to put the words anesthesiology and Duke together, I mean, it's a dream come true. So many thank yous. First, to my wife Lexi, your unwavering support and encouragement. I mean, it never goes unnoticed. I wouldn't have said Duke without you. And if anyone is wondering, ask her any step 1 or step 2 question. She'll probably know it. She's learned a lot. Thank you, Lexi. To my parents, Mark and Cindy, and all my family members, this dream started when I was 7 years old. And it never quit. It's hard to believe the little boy that was sitting in the hospital at 7 years old saying I want to be a doctor just said anesthesiology and Duke. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. To my mentors, Dr. Brad Cook, Dr. Roshni Samuel, Dr. Dave Mathias, there's so many to mention. Thank you for all your help and support in getting me here today. Can't wait to get down to Durham and start the next chapter. Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Next, if I could have Dr. Colette Salatka and Carrie Schultz.
The student we would like to introduce next is not only kind, but she is also incredibly caring and compassionate.
She communicated that empathy matters, and she works really hard towards educating, inspiring, and creating this in others, and here at MCW-CW with that mantra in mind.
She participated in the SPO program on campus to improve awareness regarding mental health issues that medical students can face.
She is respectful of and to others and is a consummate professional. She presents herself well, and she always has a smile on her face.
She impressed staff and faculty alike with her intelligence and hard work.
With those attributes, she has been, and I believe will contribute to being a strong voice of women in medicine.
She worked with classmates, faculty, and preceptors to create a case scenario to be presented as an OSCE to her class.
And upon reading a reflection that she had submitted in one of her classes, I was struck by how insightful she is in regards to the breadth and depth of medicine.
She was invested in the process of enriching academics for her classmates and those who followed her here at MCW-CW by serving as a voting member of the CEC.
So watching her professional development during this time at MCW-CW has been truly inspiring. And per my husband, she was also a rock star and sought-after team member for trivia night.
Without further ado, it is our pleasure to welcome Emilyn Zeroski to the stage.
There's your Oscar. What am I supposed to do? So you open that and you announce everybody.
Hi, everybody. My name is Emilyn. I think that my introduction was a little bit overblown, but it's so nice to meet you all. I matched into radiology at the Mallinckrodt Institute of Radiology, Washington University. I'm not one for speeches, so I'll try and keep this brief. I just want to say thank you to everyone that helped me come here, most especially my parents. Thank you so much for helping me get here. And thank you to everyone who's helped me along the way. Jonah, thank you so much. I know that I've probably been more neurotic than normal during medical school. And all my friends that I've met here along the way, I have been a new person because I've met you and you've made me better. And thank you to everyone that will help me along the way in the future.
Next, if I could have Doctors Jake and Amy Bruneski, please.
We're really winging this, just so everybody knows.
Life,
You're not on the right page.
yeah, no, it's okay. So, life, like the movies
There we go.
and the Oscars, sometimes goes off script. This is where you're supposed to be.
I say, oh, do tell.
So, a very recent turn of fortune created an awful lot of unexpected and last-minute stress for one of our outstanding medical students.
So this student was scooped up by an exemption program only to have her future thrown into doubt due to a recent health system closure.
For those who don't understand this, this is someone who had this match placement set years ago, had not entered the match because they knew where they were going. Everything was all set until 1 week before the rank lists were due and the program closed. I am absolutely delighted with the outcome, as challenging as it's been. This student has been a student here for the last several years, and now I get to call her a colleague as she joins our local family medicine residency. I welcome.
I want to say something too, and we're hoping for some more special Olympic events at the bowling alley potentially as well.
This person has demonstrated the epitome of resilience, grace under pressure, also happens to be an outstanding pianist and someone with a ready smile. I can't think of anyone I would rather work with. Dana Work.
don't have to open this envelope. Kind of curious what pictures they chose. Well, they told the story already of how things kind of fell apart for me, but it all fell back into place how it was supposed to be, and so I'm very happy to be going to Aspirus Wausau for family medicine. And I just want to thank everybody who was involved in that crazy, 24 hours of me not knowing what was going on. I matched last year in January into the Eau Claire Family Medicine Residency, and when things turned around, Dean Dodson sent me an email and said, "Hey, can you call me as soon as you can?" Which was one of the most anxiety-provoking emails that I've ever gotten. And she told me, I hope you're sitting down for this. Your residency just closed. And everybody got on board immediately to help me try to go through ERAS, which I had never even opened before, didn't have access to. Casey helped me figure out what to even do for next steps, who to contact. Chris Knight was editing my personal statements as I sent him one after another. And Dr. Perneski helped me connect with the Wausau Family Med program. And then I just want to thank everybody involved in that, the Family Med program directors who were helping with it, and then obviously all the students who were helping me throughout the way. So thank you so much.
Next, if I could have Heather Roth return with Kelly Mulder.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be dazzled as we introduce a rising star who embodies the essence of dedication, compassion, and a relentless pursuit of excellence.
Today, amidst the glitz and glamour of the Oscars, we shine the spotlight on a remarkable individual whose smiling face was always appearing around campus, even while she was away in clinical rotations, traveling, or enjoying a round of golf.
Throughout her medical school journey, I was always impressed with her thoughtfulness, commitment, ability to plan ahead and see the bigger picture, and ownership over her education. Every choice she made felt driven by her commitment to not only become a physician, but to be an incredible one that will always do right by her patients.
So please join us in welcoming to the stage a rising star in the medical world, whose shining personality will do anything but put you to sleep. Soon to be Dr. Olivia Nard.
So I want to say thanks first. My whole family that came here today, my mom and my dad, my big brother Luke, and baby Stella, Garrett, my fiance and his family. I love you all very much. And I had so many cousins come and surprise me. You guys took my breath away. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you to my clinical and research mentors, Dr. Guerrieri, Dr. Hannah, I'm losing my words here, but thank you all very much. I matched into anesthesiology at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Next, if I could please ask Terry Walkish and Mariah Drock, please to come up.
Today we have the honor and privilege to announce a remarkable student embarking on the next step of her journey. With each challenge she has encountered, she not only met it, but rose to conquer it with grace and determination.
This student consistently demonstrates remarkable kindness, warmth, inclusivity, and unwavering empathy. Her exemplary qualities and steadfast commitment to excellence makes her a true asset to the medical profession.
Whether she is enjoying the outdoors, traveling, playing with her puppy, or making a difference in her community, she approaches every experience with an open heart and relentless curiosity.
Katie, may your journey ahead be as extraordinary as you are, and the family medicine community is lucky to have you.
Please join us in welcoming Caitlyn Iy to the stage. Congratulations, Katie, on the outstanding.
The Oscars. First, I'd like to thank my parents for encouraging me. I'd like to thank my father for being my childhood hero in a physician role, making me think that you were a superhero, and I'm so happy to be following in your footsteps. To my husband for thick and thin and love and support throughout these years. I know it's been difficult, but I'm so excited for our next steps. To my mentors and to everyone here at MCW for helping me along the way. I am excited to announce that I'll be doing family medicine at Mayo Clinic School of Graduate Medical Education in La Crosse.
Congratulations, Katie. If I could have Dr. Amy Praneski and Dr. Corey Norbaum come up, please. This Oscar-winning match is an absolute standout this year. He came to us from Alaska, of all places.
No.
True. I heard he wrestled a polar bear to gain admissions to our campus.
I heard it was a whole herd of moose.
One thing I know for a fact is he grew his family during medical school. He helped new refugee families settle into our community, helping with medical appointments, driving license, I assume some near-death experiences. Not to mention, he provided a great deal of support to all of the sponsoring teams to better assist them in helping their families navigate healthcare in this area.
Speaking of near-death experiences, I suspect he may have seen a few close calls helping the ski patrol at Granite Peak. Hopefully not with my children, where he was a regular fixture.
He put a lot of his experiences and knowledge to work, sharing his expertise in epidemiology and public health with his peers.
It gives us great pleasure to call Jonathan Bresler to the stage to receive his honor.
I matched to the Alaska Family Medicine Residency. I really have only one person to thank for this match, and that person is Justin York. Yes, as you see, if it wasn't for Justin and the other aspiring orthopedic surgeons of the world who ace every single exam and make sure the bell curve maintains its shape, with the rest of us huddling around 50th percentile like a tubercular granuloma, only so that one day, like 2 decades from now, he can apply his immense intellect to learning the doldrums of screwing in a screw with a sterilized screwdriver. If it weren't for Justin, then I and my fellow mycobacteria would not have the unique privilege of applying our knowledge and problem-solving abilities to the scientifically and socially complex and rewarding field of family medicine, where the headaches of billing paperwork and a floundering healthcare system are far less nauseating than the fumes of bone cement. I'm kidding, obviously. Justin did not cook me dinner 6 nights a week over the past 3 years, pay my rent, share a car with me, grow a child inside his body, birth, breastfeed, or care for my daughter all night while I crammed for flashcards, crammed flashcards and lectures late into the night, and then slept peacefully. My wife, Sarah, did that. And of course, some of it while I was skiing with Justin. So this award is not for me or for Justin, but for Sarah and Natalie, my daughter. Thanks.
Next, could I ask Savannah LePew and Kelly Mulder to come up?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to present this truly exceptional medical student. Throughout their time in medical school, they have shown dedication, passion, and commitment to medicine. This student has shown exceptional skill and knowledge in their studies, has demonstrated deep understanding of medical concepts, and a strong ability to apply them in a practical setting.
But it is not just academic achievement that sets this student apart. Whether it's caring for a patient, interacting with colleagues, or simply lending a listening ear, his authenticity and genuine empathetic nature never wavers.
In addition, this student has shown an unparalleled work ethic and determination, setting a shining example for those around them. For without his dedication, those around him would have been deeply deprived of many trivia nights, doctor's orders. A healthy dose of friendly competition is good for the soul.
Whether he's playing trivia, analyzing 800 patient charts for research, playing a leading role in wilderness medicine, or outperforming my fantasy football team with his foot on the gas, this future doctor shines brightly.
So without further ado, we are delighted to welcome to the stage a student whose passion for the outdoors knows no bounds, is never afraid to get their hands dirty in more ways than one, and has a heart of gold that never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome us in joining. Please join us in welcoming Ryan Gasner.
I'm not going to cry, but my eyes might sweat. Hi, everybody. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming, especially my parents, my dad and my mom, my grandpa, and my grandma, who I know is with me in spirit today. I couldn't be more excited to announce that I'm going to be an internal medicine resident at the Mayo Clinic School of Graduate Medical Education in Arizona in Phoenix.
Congratulations, Ryan. And now I ask for Dr. Colette Salaka and Dr. Jeff Fritz to please come to the stage.
I thought you were starting us off.
Well, but that's the joy of this process. I'll go ahead.
Okay, no, you go.
Our next student more than likely has spent the last year in California, enjoying the warm sun and getting ready for a match that I'm assuming will likely be in that same location. Colette has a few more words to say about our future doctor, Eric Lee.
With the student we'd like to introduce, he loves the outdoors, especially fishing. He's whip smart, yet he's really humble. He's quiet, yet confident. He's adaptable, yet very unique. He's a true servant leader and a generous team player. He has true caring nature, and he's authentic. He has a heightened, one may say even superhuman, sense of empathy. He is cool when the heat turns up, and he has a calming presence amidst chaos. He is very thoughtful, kind, yet he's fearless and driven, and not to mention that he's the yin to someone's yang. Those of you, okay. Anyway, all this makes him the perfect fit for his chosen specialty of emergency medicine.
All right, so I get the pleasure of announcing Eric's particular location. And I probably won't cry.
I might. Anybody who knows me, I might.
Eric Lee is matching in emergency medicine at UC Davis Medical Center in California.
Next, I would like to call presenters Lisa Dotson and Dr. Roy Long.
This graduate is nominated as the strong, silent type leading man, although he can be quite chatty when you get him going, especially if you're willing to sit in a dark room while you chat.
He is dependable and resourceful, definitely the guy you want at your side in Men in Black when the aliens are overrunning the campus. He is calm, under pressure, and steps up to get things done.
He could often be found playing pool in the student lounge, so he is also nominated for his role as Paul Newman's sidekick in The Hustler, the best pool movie ever.
He is a family man, mentor, and leader, and he knows that it's what's on the inside that matters.
Get it? Sorry, Cody.
It gets better. You wait for it.
Cody is becoming a radiologist, which is like a normal doctor, just needs more vitamin D supplementation.
We thought we'd written a good monologue, but Cody said that it requires clinical correlation.
We are so proud of you, Cody, and look forward to your career, learning everything there is to know about 50 Shades of Grey scale.
Hope it was getting better.
Please welcome Cody.
Unlike the rest of the matchers, I didn't have to sweat this for the past few months because I was lucky enough to get an offer directly outside of the match. So I will be going to Aurora St. Luke's for radiology starting this July after I finish up my intern year at MCW. My wife and kids aren't here today. She has to work and my daughter has school. So. And my son would be a little terror when he went over. So it's just me today, but I really want to thank them for all the support they've given me this entire time.
A lot of people ask me how I do with the family, but honestly, I don't know how people can do it without a supportive family. So really, it comes down to them. You know, Dr. Long, if you want some rematches in pool, happy to beat you however many more times you want to play. But yeah, and like Emilyn over there, we chose the best specialty in medicine where we get to see every part of the patient without seeing the patient. Thank you.
Now I'll call to the stage Leslie Fisher-Price and Dr. Jeff Fritz.
Our script just says, winging it.
So I've had the opportunity to work with Casey for quite some time. And got to watch her grow through various leadership positions, as well as watch her care for not only our campus, but the institution in general.
All right. She is also a local celebrity, for those of you that don't know. I have seen her face on my Facebook feed probably 622 times. There's this really neat article that's talking about this program that she started. It's an acronym, LIC, nope, that's not it. Quick, nope, that's not it. There's lots of them here. Splice, no, that's not it. SPR, yeah.
The joys of the alphabet supermedical education. Casey, we're not going to hold you any longer. Come on up and tell us where you're going to match.
I also don't have a speech prepared, so we're winging this as well. I just feel so grateful to have gone to medical school at CW. There's such wonderful mentors and faculty and students here that have helped build who I am. Thank you to my family for always picking me up when I always, maybe thought I was stupid, and you reminded me that I'm not dumb and I can do it. And just shout out to the rest of my people. You know who you are. I wouldn't be here without you. I love you all. So I matched into psychiatry at the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee.
I now call to the stage Dr. Lisa Dodson and Dr. Corey Norbaum.
This matcher is a bit of a fashionista with a distinctive style all their own, so is nominated in the category of Best Costumes, Hair, and Makeup. You might have noticed a bit of sparkle when they arrived. They arrived for the first day of medical school with purple hair and was just a little bit disappointed that we didn't seem very shocked.
Their position in the Community Scholarly Pathway Project, of course, related to Among Us, a project designed to increase diversity and opportunity for this underrepresented population.
This matcher intends to practice full scope family medicine, or as they say, birth to earth, sperm to worm, and womb to tomb. We expect this matcher to one day take payment in cool vintage clothing and fresh herbs from the garden.
As a future family doctor, they are very devoted to studying the social unit of the family. So devoted that they started their own while in medical school. We love Baby Wren and love that you think of family medicine as a participation sport.
Rachel lives by the saying, healing is the application of love to the places inside that hurt, and is a great advocate for women's health. They will have to accept the title family doctor because badass social justice advocate just isn't an official job title.
Rachel, we hope that your emphasis on continuity of care means that you will stay in touch with all of us. We will miss you and wish you all the best.
Okay. Did anybody else not do a sneak peek? I'm one for, dramatic entrances and surprises. And we're gonna continue the suspension. I'm gonna read my speech first. There's a lot of people to thank, not enough time. I'd like to start by thanking myself. My grit, curiosity, and passions have led me to where I am right now, and I can't describe how proud I am of myself. I'd also like to thank my parents for always believing in my potential for greatness and for agreeing to pay my phone bill as long as I was in school, without knowing exactly how many years that entailed. More than anyone, I'd like to thank my wife, Emilyn. You've been here supporting me through the MCAT applications, med school round 1, a mental health crisis, failure, dismissal, paying for my grad level courses before we were even married, another MCAT, reapplication, med school round 2, step 1 while you were pregnant, step 2 while you were on maternity leave, caring nearly 24/7 for our son, and now through residency applications and interviews. I led us to where we are now. But you got us here. You are still the best decision I ever made. Thank you. And I will be matching to family medicine at Providence St. Peter's Hospital in Olympia, Washington.
And now call Carrie Schultz and Terry Walkush to the stage.
I can't hold it, you'll see me shake.
The student we have the honor to announce today has shown unparalleled dedication, unwavering confidence, and the innate ability to jump in wherever is needed and go with the flow.
In the fast-paced world of medicine, where every decision carries immense weight and every patient interaction an opportunity to heal, the student will rise to the occasion with his confidence and ability to remain calm under pressure. He will be an invaluable asset to the field of medicine. As he embarks on this new chapter of his journey, we have no doubt it will be nothing short of amazing.
He has a friendly demeanor and a genuine warmth that can lift up anyone he is around. The student loves the outdoors, enjoys playing sports, and he takes his fantasy football league about as serious as his step prep.
Please join us in welcoming Christopher Hagen to the stage. Congratulations, Chris.
For following me around for these last 6 years, making my life immeasurably easier and having your support all along the way. And finally, all of my classmates who make this journey significantly more bearable and make medicine fun. Thank you.
Some technical difficulties we're working through. But when you get a chance, the next people that we will be calling up to the stage will be Dr. Jake Pernowski and Dr. John Weed.
You can take pictures later. So I love that there's now a pair of family docs on the stage to introduce this next Oscar match. We're about to introduce a person who is so deeply committed to her family and chosen specialty, so much so that she did medical school long distance and put on a lot of miles and a lot of commutes to be around the people who loved and supported her.
I would say that anyone with that sort of self-discipline and single-minded focus maybe should look into surgery.
I don't know, John. She actually really is known for her compassion, her sincerity, her advocacy, and just generally appreciative demeanor.
Sounds like she'll do very well in any specialty and any program. We'll be very proud to have her. We welcome to the stage Michaela Dter.
My mom just leaned over a few minutes ago and asked, do they know you're not patient? So, I matched general surgery at the University of Utah. I really didn't think this day would ever come, to be honest. It kind of felt like Groundhog Day for the last few days. But I want to thank Dr. Falk, my mentor, for showing me how to be a great doctor and a great person. I'd like to thank my surgery mentors, Dr. Cashin, Dr. Burgon, Dr. Kastemeyer, Dr. Linsky. Thank you for helping me realize how much I love surgery. And then there are 3 more thank yous that I just feel are essential. I am so very grateful for a loving God who knows me better than I do and has helped me accomplish more than I ever thought I would. And words cannot express how grateful I am for my family, my parents, my brothers, my sisters-in-law. Their unceasing love and support is invaluable to me, and I am very grateful for their patience and encouragement through the literal blood, sweat, and tears that is medical school. And lastly, I'd like to thank my classmates and the faculty who have become wonderful friends. Thank you for pushing me and believing in me and laughing with me and for doing this crazy med school thing with me. And yeah, thanks.
Sorry to call you back up, but Dr. John Wheat and Mariah Drop.
The next, is this on? Test. Test, test.
Who's your teacher, boys?
Oh, yeah. Let me just go. Anything else? The next Oscar awardee needs a befitting introduction. What to say? What to say?
He's mysterious.
I bet he's located in a mysterious location, filming his next big movie project.
This man of mystery, do we have any idea, any clue of where he may be going?
I think he's from Texas or Minnesota or something, so maybe there.
If he's not here, who will accept this award for him and unravel this mystery?
Mr. Chris Knight, you have a little bit less hair than Brian, but I think you'll have to do for today. Please help us solve the mystery of Brian Butterfield.
All right. Brian will be matching to California Pacific Medical Center. And for our final Oscar trophy of the day, I call to the stage Dr. Roy Long and Savannah LeCue.
Our next graduate has demonstrated a unique ability at playing the strong leading lady. Whether she's charming us with her wit or stealing the show with her impeccable comedic delivery, she is a true force to be reckoned with on the big screen.
She is truly a remarkable individual that has not only demonstrated outstanding dedication and passion for her craft, but she has also shown incredible compassion and empathy towards those in need.
In a field as demanding and challenging as medicine, it takes a special kind of person to not only excel academically, but to also demonstrate a genuine care and concern for the well-being of those around them. Though this is not to outshine her dominating presence on the pickleball court, a time or two she has found herself in fierce competition against her peers, as well as the retirees at the Y.
Wait, the punchline's coming. With her physical prowess, one may say she is a front runner to replace Daniel Craig as 007.
Given her sense of humor, she is currently preparing for her next role in the remake of the comedy What Men Want.
I think many of us would like to know the unspoken thoughts of her leading man.
Please join us in welcoming this remarkable individual for outstanding achievements and unwavering dedication to the field of medicine. Let us celebrate their accomplishments and look forward to the incredible impact they will undoubtedly make in years to come. Katherine Erst.
I'm almost certainly going to cry because I waited, so let's see what happens. Okay. I matched into family medicine at the Utah Valley Regional Medical Center in Provo. I just wanted to say thank you. All the screaming in the back is my niece and nephew. All the phone calls, FaceTimes, and everything that I've gotten throughout the last 2 years have honestly saved my mental health. I want to thank my mom for answering all my calls when I'm crying or not crying or whatever in between. My dad for crying at every single moment in my life that he's proud of me. And Drake for being through this whole thing with me. I don't know if I could have done it without you and your constant support. his idea for a speech was just saying, "Thanks everybody, you know who you are," and then walking off, which about sums him up. So my cousin and my aunt came in and surprised me this morning. I'm really thankful for all my family and for everybody who's helped me get here. Lots of mentors, lots of special people. So thank you so much.
Well, I cannot top that. So we are going to conclude our ceremony. I would remind you there are picture opportunities waiting down to the end here. Thank you all for traveling from far and wide. Particular thanks to Chris Knight, who is the master of the masters at putting this together. And to the rest of the faculty and staff at MCW-Central Wisconsin, you are the best crew to ever work with. I know our students are all appreciative, so take a bow. That concludes our ceremony. Thank you all for being here, and congratulations to all of our matchers.